Students come into a law school setting without knowing very much at all about the legal profession or about the kinds of ethical difficulties they're going to face.
Ethical violations aren't always clear-cut. You know, there's a lot of gray area, and there's a lot of situations where conduct taking place isn't necessarily illegal or wrong, but there's still some uncertainty about whether or not it's proper.
Peter Moser was a partner of mine at DLA Piper. He's an extraordinary national figure in the ethics field, and the opportunity to work on things that he cared about really were important to me.
I think he always had like a moral compass that sort of said, this is the right thing to do, and I don't care if it's not popular, I'm going to go do it.
Young lawyers graduating today are finding a legal profession that's offering them fewer and fewer mentorship opportunities, fewer and fewer opportunities to give them the kind of guidance they need to recognize the problems, the ethical and professional problems they will face in practice. We think it's incumbent upon law schools to step in and address that gap.
Because we're not there just to define the problem, we're there to say, and what can we do about it?
We have given a lot of thought under the Moser Initiative to the issue of providing mentoring not only to law students, but to the profession itself.
New attorneys need a lot of help before they are actually doing a good job. They need other people to point them in the right direction as far as following the rules and just knowing the law.
They can be practical problem solvers. They can think about the long-term strategies that will really change the way business is done, or the way laws are made, or the way justice is handed down in the courts of our nation.
We simulate actual situations in which a lawyer has been charged in a disciplinary hearing, and I have students play different roles in that hearing. They would represent the lawyer who is charged, they would serve as bar counsel, they would serve as members of the disciplinary panel.
I was able to learn as a future lawyer, how am I going to be able to go to a client and say, I understand not only the substantive concerns you have, but also the ethical implications of representing your company, representing your employees.
I think it reflects well on my classmates that everybody takes these issues seriously, and I think people coming out of this particular seminar course will appreciate how these rules apply in a way that maybe other people won't.
Being ethical, being honest, being professional actually makes good sense and leads to better results than you would otherwise reach if you didn't behave ethically and professionally.
We want to make sure from orientation on that we enhance the curriculum to give students far more practical insights on the ethical dilemmas they're going to face.